Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Baihu campaign. This is episode 7. We pick it up from turn 41 in the harvest season of 202. So, hopping back into game here, we are fulfilling our mercenary contract here by attacking the yellow turbans. Nothing else is really happening. We can only have one of these contracts at a time, or else I'll be really interested in getting one to destroy Zherong's old faction for Yuanshu, just to take the trade port before they take it. And that is why the faction leader died last turn, because I think Yuanshu has taken it out. Eventually Yuanshu will be a problem, but that's for us to worry about later. And as good as looting is, which is what we're doing here with raiding and sharing the spoil, there are some drawbacks. So there's definitely some cons, which I'll touch upon. Now these will obviously give us great income value here, but let me complain about it real quick. There we go. So we flip those. The con is this. When you're in enemy territory, the sharing the spoil doesn't do anything except for minus loot. But even as we minus 45 this turn, or last turn, we have 25 plus from characters, right? And then we also have plus 10 in hostile territory. So we're only getting rid of 10, and it's costing us a huge amount of movement. And we can't reach the city, and that is super annoying. So, and to attack, we have to be in that stance. As you can see, we can't really reach it. So the best option for us is actually to get here, and instead of stacking to full loot, which is super easy, you don't need to do anything, you have to share the spoils on the spot with no benefit, just to maintain or get the possibility of lowering it to where we only have minus 10% movement range, perhaps. But that's pretty much our situation, and then we're kind of stalled here. They have another full stack, I think, that ran away, but we'll be fighting that as soon as possible. We did get a new armor from the Forge building, which is wonderful. Wonderful new addition to the game. And I really hope that they could also make adjustments to the school building to maybe give followers, since most followers tend to be, you know, semi-educated in a sense. You know, you have scholars, merchants. I mean, maybe merchants shouldn't come from school buildings, but maybe like a marketplace building would generate some followers. Like, give players more control, and it makes even the buildings themselves more interesting. Then there's more give or take, rather than just me saying that this building gives you the most income and that's the only thing you should consider because there's nothing else to consider. Nowadays is like, this building will give you income a little bit, 20%, but it'll give you items, and that's something that you should definitely value in most of your games. So that's just a little design idea there. We also get a new reform. Now this one's going to be key because we're diving straight for the League of Celestial Masters. 25% character salary reduction, minus 5% corruption. Even the unit's pretty good. Virtuous Noblemen. These are the yellow turban melee calves. Melee calves got a huge buff in this patch. 60% range block chance here, plus 50% missile resistance. Just takes less damage from archer damage. Pretty decent charge. A little smaller unit. It's a weird size. 21.7 is a 70% unit, right? Whatever size you play on, it's a 70% of whatever the standard cavalry size is. So that's a little odd. But we've been gunning for this one just for the character reduction. And plus 4 satisfaction. A lot of good things here. And then after this, we'll have to start discovering other path we want to take with our reform path. That's pretty much it. The one that's available, it's the Jianyes assignment to speed up building. Honestly, we're probably just going to throw him back in, and next turn we'll rush this building so that we can pick up some other easy builds. I want to get the city up pretty quickly. We have the money to rush just because we're doing great financially. Treasury is solid. We're just going to keep it neutral for now, because neutral actually gives them, this gives more money. but satisfaction takes a hit. Do people actually mind? Gosu minds a little bit. Alright, we'll be nice about it. We'll keep everyone content. We could also summon some more guys onto the battlefield, to be honest. Like, at this point, I don't think I care that much about spear guards. We're playing very non-traditional. So, in a sense, Gosu can come onto the field. We have max army limit, but I can make a more interesting army happen. Right, this is Lu Bu's daughter here, Lu Ji. She's the random person we put out. We could first put him in here for now, and then do a bit of a shuffling later, just because we have all the cash in the world. Liu Chong's on vacation for now. We don't have an army slot for him to actually field his force. I am curious though. She does have movement for us to play around with her a little bit, rotate a little bit. So would she get along? No, she gets along with Li Jue though, which is a little concerning. Given that she was underage when they were in the same faction together. Alright, I guess we'll just keep him on the... He's level 1. It's just lack of purpose for him, to be honest. Alright, let's throw him in this army for now, since we do have spare cash at the moment. Get rid of these units. I know they're nice, and they're units that, you know, we can't really recruit as bandits, but there's a, you know, there's no need. And strangely, he has a red circle. What is this? Secretly a vanguard? Paranoid thug? Nope. Pretty sure he's a Han official that's it says vanguard. That's strange. That is so strange. I guess we have to report that. Is his circle here is still green? Wow, a lot of weird stuff. Okay. It's okay, gotta excuse them. They gotta patch up everything every time they come out with a new DLC. It takes time. That's why we could abuse stuff like loot. Alright, let's check out this before we end every turn, because this gets more interesting. And we do have someone new. Koro has a turncoat available. Yi Baoting. I wish there was a way for us to see their stats. Okay, so basically they have to be red. So let's say... So I guess the idea is this. So let's say I really, really want a character from Sun Ce's faction, or Liu Bao's faction. Let's say I really want Gan Ning that he has. I could send a traditional spy over, right? Someone who's just traditionally could be a spy, and then use all the points that I gain if they get recruited to lower their satisfaction. And then afterward, make the character that I want be available as a turncoat, and then pay them off. It's a little bit, long method to do it, but it's something that you can do if you're super interested in a certain character. I'm only super interested in his characters because he has a few bandits. Zhou Tai and Jiang Qing are both bandits, but I'm not sure if those events trigger for him if he is the AI player. That's the only thing I'm super concerned about. So not really going to do that right now. We're just going to end turn for now. Alright, Cao Cao signed a peace deal with Gong Sun Zan. Another one of their leaders died and officially destroyed. I guess Yuan Shu is now our neighbor. And okay, Li Xian's faction leader has died. We're getting paid. Perfect. Why not both? Now this is from the mercenary contract. We don't have an armor smith. Fatigue immunity on this armor. Whew. I guess Zan Ba is a lucky guy. Yeah, he would be the winner here. And then his armor will go to someone else. Whoever comes next into an army. But we finally have enough movement. Did we drop to 10%? Nope, we didn't. Switch to normal. They marched back, which is fine. We have to siege anyways, and we would love for them to come out. I might pick something like 1 turn, so that if they do come out this turn, we can, delegate the fight and not drag things out too long. I really like the sapping, the tunneling. It does the most damage, in my opinion, to the settlement if we're actually trying to take a fight afterward. So we're still put sapping in. Not that the battering ram is better than the siege tower, but that's just for the delegate purpose, so it doesn't really matter. I'm sure they'll come out. Oh, we're looking... Zanba is looking pretty spiffy. That armor on him. Look at that. Has a little touch like Yuan Shao. Has Yuan Shao's hat going with it. Let's see who leveled up. Jiaxu leveled up. Level 5 now. It doesn't matter. They can level up as much as they want. There is no more desire for higher office once we have that position filled. So that's awesome. Ooh, do we want that? I guess we do. It just doesn't matter if we don't have flaming shot, but it's not like the 8 cutting and the 10 loot is not good. Alright, cool. I mean, technically our economy would totally allow us to have more armies, and we could definitely consider bulking up our defenses, or maybe investing in a new army. Neutron's only 61. I say only. Maimed. He should, I don't know, maybe he should just retire in peace. Li Jue and them, only 60. He's not happy. Death of friend, lack of purpose. We could summon him. Because Li Jue, Guo Si, and Jiaxu would make a pretty interesting army. And the 3 of them can, make something happen perhaps. We're gonna shift these guys over here. And what I'm gonna do is shuffle these 2 together. Right. So they don't have any movement left, which is fine. They would just go normal, boost a little bit of loot, as little as they can. And here, even though he's kind of bugged with this Vanguard business, which I reported, we're gonna get these guys working together again, starting next turn. Right, that works out. And then we can have another army. This is a more traditional army, but still, it'd be pretty neat with Dongzhuo gang back together. Guo Si and Li Jue, even though they kind of broke up. Does he have a grudge against him? Oh my god. That should be interesting. I don't know how this will work. Because technically their relationship is good. But the grudge factor. Like if I put him here, look at it. They're in harmony. But there's a grudge. So that's interesting. The assignment is now active. So we're going to rush this because we're rich. Right. Give us that new building slot. We lost the building slot. Oh, no. It went to the second row. Well, that is neat. Because it's too long with the minor settlements. Okay, good. I thought like we lost the slot. That would be terrible. Okay. Okay, what I want here is the forge, and then I want the bandit building on the next slot. Cool. Okay, that works. I was worried for a second. This army is mainly to keep an eye out on Liu Yao. And I guess with this army, what we're gonna do with them is just run them down to get an eye on Yuan Shu. Who are they at war with? Liu Yao. Ooh, that's one mercenary contract that could go our way. We could get the copper mine without fighting Liu Yao. Technically, I want Liu Yao to be happy with us, but that's impossible with all the looting. But at least to the point where he still trades with us. We have no relationship with them. All right, this is our administrator, or underling. It still says administrator here, which is interesting. We already taken all the administrative skills that's available, so we can kind of freestyle now. Anything with more expertise sounds good. So I think we'll go with this one first, or this one, since she won't actually ever be on assignment. We could have put this on before we did all that. Alright, we missed out on that. Ooh, +4 public order. Please do. Even though public order does hurt our replenishment in the counties, I believe. No. Huh. Interesting. See, there's no negative effects here, but like here, because we don't, right, 100 public order is minus 15% income from banditry. What about here? It doesn't say that? I guess it's because it's currently 15. Maybe after 100 it'll say that. Right, effects from total. So keeping it around 0 is actually optimum. So maybe running a high population would actually help us in the long run. A lot of things to test. The builder is nice. We'll keep the builder. Alright, we spent most of our gold ramping up the production here to make it a tall building. Siege is going well. We're taking this one pretty slowly. That's fine. We're willing to rush one at a time. Everyone's happy here. Oh, by the way, our son is a strategist. Not the best, but not the worst. And I really wonder if our son's going to be a bandit as well. Or is he going to just be a regular Han faction unit? Because I don't know how they decide that. Okay. Last thing to do. Check on the situation here. It looks like we... Oh, it's just Koro now. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Let's continue. Alright, they are coming out to fight us like we predicted. Happy to take this fight. They have a lot of men. They even have an extra garrison here, which I don't know how they got. Maybe it's from like a military garrison building, which I don't think Yellow Turbans have. Like military infrastructure. And it doesn't look like it's like a... what do you call it? It's not an extra unit from... local leaders. That's what's called for Yellow Turbans, local leaders. But doesn't matter. We're gonna go in and destroy them with our premium poison volleys. Let's go. Alrighty, so we're loaded up in here. Once again, they're getting a huge amount of reinforcement, so I expect their army to be sitting around here. We're gonna do, you know, our fanning out type of strategy again. Maybe a little adaptation to it. How should we adapt? We can hide a few in the forest. I do miss the camera mod. I think it's been updated, but I might just not change it since the campaign already started. It's not the end of the world. Our next one, I'll bring it back. Just allows you to zoom out a little farther. So you can not only see the battle better, but also when you deploy, you have more room to deploy because you're higher up, so you have more space on the screen. I'm gonna not make it too enclosed in case they come out pretty wide. We can adjust once the reinforcement do arrive though. So kind of like a quarter circle here. A pretty ugly one, but it's fine. This side I feel like is the most likely to get exposed, so I'm gonna keep these guys close. Really would like him to have a guerrilla deployment, but he doesn't. Can't do much about that. We'll refuse duels at the start, and we're gonna run over. Alright, get their camera angle. Okay, so our zone's this much. We might need to just move everyone forward by a little bit. I don't want to overdo it in case... Why are they not moving though? Oh, there we go. Why is it delayed? Okay. They're just pushing forward. I like how all the yellow turbans, well, at least he has items. These guys don't, I guess. Too low level. Well, he has recovery. Alright. I would like to draw them over here somehow. I mean, it's not hard. We just go here. And then we loop around. They have a lot of spear units. That's kind of annoying. By a lot, I mean like 5 plus 1 more. 6 total? That's it? Okay. I'm complaining about nothing then. And most of them are just peasant. Oh, they're firing. We got one group. He is so slow. Why? 68. Whoa, 68 versus 86 versus 92. I mean, she doesn't have a good horse. That's why. But like, alright. Anyways, fire at this guy. Go, 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 go closer. Fire at this guy. Get a nice crossfire here. Get all these units poisoned. Get these poisoned. Missed this group right here, but it's fine. He's just scared. He didn't get poisoned. He didn't get hit. Just fear. Fear of the bandits. Alright, I want to crowd them into this zone. Let's see if we can get that to happen. Meanwhile, we can push them forward a little bit more. Alright, while we wait for cooldowns. Alright, if we just keep flanking them, they'll keep going that way. 20-30 seconds. She's almost good. Alright. Alright, all the routing units are going towards them. That's fine. Fire, please. Oh, missed the big group right here. But still, pretty good volley. Alright. I guess at least all the routing units are going towards them and they're getting killed, which is nice. We'll keep rotating with them. Are they trying to cut us off? Why are you so slow? Because we give you a good horse? I think it's also his skill tree. Because you need stuff like mobility to gain speed. They seem to be staying away from our generals. Alright, how about we stop firing on these poor routing units? Alright, you guys go pick them off. Can we not melee? Ooh. Let's micro the generals. They're more useful. Will you guys group closer together? We only have 2 volleys left. I don't want to crash into all these units. Mainly the spear units. Alright, we don't have a great angle. They're about to enter into our range. Pull them out. Alright. Fire will. We'll pull all of them out. Everyone's still on their horses. We're good. He should pick up some speed because we're charging at something. Alright, everyone's shooting. Some shooting at the wrong target, but everyone is shooting. Alright, we'll just let them shoot for a little while then. I think we wasted too many arrows on routing troops, but we should still be okay. I think we got the poison effect on, so we're going to switch to regular arrow for more damage. And then we'll alternate back. Seems like they're pulling out of our zone. By the way, they still don't see us. I see a very nice clump. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, pull them back. Poison arrows. Fire. This is a good place now. Reload and fire. Apply the poison effect on all the units. Switch to regular arrow. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1. Reapply poison. If you're out of poison arrows, why can't I spear wall? Huh, why can't I spear wall? Interesting. It has the option. Cannot use... Oh, if in forest only. Oh, interesting. They can only spear wall in forest. Didn't know that. Well, she's out. This is the last one for him. We increase our armor. Charge at the captains. Charge these two at the spear unit. Once we kill this captain retinue. So I guess there is advantage of us being in the forest. I don't actually need to kill the generals. Hold on. He routed. Yeah, we'll just let them run. We have another chance to kill them next turn. Heroic victory. Yeah, our guy... Did we even take damage? Alrighty. Building... Yep, we didn't take any damage. Hiding these White Tiger Raiders is great. And they do get some kills, right? You see low kill count, but poison does much more damage. Alright, 60 fame and fortune. I think we might even go over 100. And there seems to be a bug when it happens when it goes over 100. We'll see if it happens. Now we got the Taoist monk. There's no need... Ooh, Burn officer. We should kill him. That's why we were running out of arrows. So he's going to die. I can release him for some extra gold. Also extra gold. Okay, we have another birth. A daughter this time. Can she be a sentinel? 1 in 3 chance. Nope. We got the commander. Usually I'll be delighted, but given the situation with poison volley, please have more kids and please be bandits. Taoist monk is pretty good for faction wide bonus. Although public order is not so good for us. So kind of ambivalent about it. We're going to give her tenacity of steel. Excellent ability overall. I don't think we're switching his item because he has a set bonus, and I don't think we're switching her item because that's a very awesome boost. And we're just going to have to wait till we become Bandit King, which is the next rank up, to pick up this right hand, which would have another available position. And I don't know if we will get an Imperial Court. It wouldn't make sense for the bandits per se. We might just keep this structure. I think it goes along with all the late game, weakness of the bandit faction, because we miss out on a lot of the Han faction mechanics that otherwise would have been great. We'll continue to siege, just keep sieging them down. We can delegate this turn, yeah, but we'll just take too much casualty. I feel like they still have supplies. I don't think they'll sally out again. Maybe we should have chased a bit more. I'm not in a rush. Our leaders are young. This campaign is still pretty fresh. So I'm just going to keep things as it is. Ooh, Luo Jing Gate honest. Can you be any better? Luo Jun is over here. But we're working on this army. We're going to move them back over here. They'll join this group in the looting party. Temporary here. He'll slowly shift over.
正在行进，万万不可。
正在行军，感受一下苍生的意志。
沿途劫掠，
沿途劫掠，沿途劫掠。
So all three of them said 沿途劫掠, which means raid along the way. Makes sense. Ooh, he does get some of the characters. We want him.
只能忍受寒冷。
He's not that happy. But he's not close to leaving either. He's been giving them titles. Maybe we should send a spy over. Yeah, why do they like to give faction leaders? Oh, poor Guan Yu. Something bad happened to Guan Yu. God of War got taken down by Little Conqueror. Who are they at war with? Lu Bu. He's killing his this would be his uncle's old faction. But even Wan Ting should be his cousin. And there's another issue with the way the game designed Wu Jing's faction. They didn't put Wu Jing as a close relative as Lady Wu. So the problem is you can actually offer a marriage between the faction of Wu Jing and Lady Wu in the beginning of the game, which is super awkward because Wu Jing is Lady Wu's little brother. Just saying. I don't think we have a chance to get him a mercenary contract unless he turns on Yuan Shu, but currently that's not happening yet, but it might happen. It might happen in the future. We never know. We don't have a great use for him. Maybe just give it to Liu Chong for fun. Alright, we'll continue the siege. We modify this. It's mainly about building management. I like the little buildings though. It's funny. Alright, we can get items starting at level 2. So that's definitely the most important thing to rush. Commerce and peasant industry. Construction. We canceled him basically. Maybe some extra commerce down here just because we have the harbor and about to get the inn as well. We also want private, but let's get in first and then we'll upgrade this. We want him in the army, don't we? We need another strategist. We don't have one. We could just have him do this for nothing but levels. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Alright, so they will come out and recruit these two guys next turn. This turn he'll be looting. Alright, I think that's it. That's all we can do. Let's continue here. We can check turncoats, right? Yeah, nothing's changed. We could try to send a spy to his faction. I could recruit him to spy for us. We do have the money for it. He's really old though. What about him? They're both really old. Alright, maybe we'll wait for more people to show up in court. Pretty much a low right now. But let's continue. Okay, Gong Sun Zan declare war on Ma Teng. Wan Ting's dead. Sun Ce, what are you doing to your family? Okay. Thought of you right away. Wait, don't we have a military instructor? No, we have a bodyguard. Okay, different item. New character that we've been waiting for. Let's see. Advisor, lookout, tactician, Cui Liet warrior. We could potentially send Cui Liet over as a spy. Neither of them have any particular spying traits. We could use him as a assignment character and use him as a spy. Let's do that. Cui, as you know from history, used to be a Grand Excellency in the Imperial government. Bought his job for half price after working out a deal with Emperor Liu Hong's nanny. Ooh, why do you have such a big retinue? I guess it really doesn't matter, because we're just going to use him on assignment. Alright, salary is back up because we're not messing with the tax rate. But that reform should be done soon. So I'm sorry, we have a better one for that position now. And we're going to invest in Cui Lie to go into Sun Ce's faction to try to lower their satisfaction so we can buy spies and buy units over pretty much directly. Hopefully he recruits him. That's it. They are still not coming out, and they're probably not going to come out. They will start suffering attrition, so our casualty should go down. I don't want to take medium. That's pretty much why I'm just waiting this out. I don't mind waiting another turn. I'm waiting for to get paid again. We have another, and I'm waiting for them to level this up. I don't want to capture a deserted commandery. I want it leveled up. Okay, we're gonna move them here. Invest our saved up money for this. Ooh, that's fine. You guys are still Dongzhuo's old force. I'm surprised these two don't get along. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these. They're useless. We're gonna keep the Xiliang cavalry, but get rid of everything else. Li Jun might actually have reach. Close enough. We'll make Li Jun the leader. Just visually, the army is just gonna look better on the field with him as the leader.
休想风平浪静从这里通过。
一艘船也别放过。
集中心智，一击制敌，深谋远虑。
下入于地，上通于天。
Alrighty. Sitting pretty on a lot of money with only 2 commanderies to build. But this one, there's a lot of things to build. So we have a industrialist. So we could upgrade to this version and we get higher quality bow, which I'm not so keen on. Higher quality armor is pretty interesting, but I'd rather get higher quality weapon, to be honest, because all the unique units come with unique armor. So weapon, I feel like, is at a more premium, even though we already have a legendary weapon craftsman. So what we need is that's entrepreneur, I believe, that symbol. No, that's an entrepreneur symbol. This is industrialist. So the other one is what? Wait, that's not. Wait, this is what? Artisan. Oh, we need an industrialist. If only we got a level 4 state workshop. That would be an industrialist. So can bandits even get industrialist? That wouldn't be a bad building here. Oh, actually it would, because we're actually only getting a little bit of... That really sucks a little bit. And there's really no working around that either. I mean, we can just build one of these. Maybe not here. Maybe in Dongwu, because here the bandit building is better. Because we're scaling income here. Okay. We'll just have to keep it 2, so we can get a little bit of everything, but not good quality. Now we definitely want this. Then we want the 5, and then we want to upgrade this. How long for the assignment? 3 more turns? Could rush this. Alright, let's build that. Alright, we'll let that build. That's too expensive. Right, okay, we're good. We're waiting on the siege, so let's just continue. Their spy has no response yet. It's not going to be that fast. And there's no new ones. It's super hard to spy on him, or else I would. Just, he's superstitious. He's suspicion, and his background has some protection against spying, so it's tough. Let's just continue. Alright, new turn. Cao Cao and Yuan Shao signed a peace deal. Guess Gongdu is over. Faction destroyed. Oh, so this is Wu Jing's old faction. Gotta remember the name changes. Ah, Zheng Jiang and Yan Yu has a daughter. Legal, so we got the one we wanted. So our income jumped so much because we are paying way less character salary. I don't really care about building being destroyed because we're paying to. We're not paying to fix it. We're actually not going to be paying to fix it because we're giving it to Wang Lao. So she's from Wu Jing's faction. Sun Ce did destroy them. I don't really see a reason to recruit her. Lady Yan. Wait, Lady Yan is Yuan Shao's. No, Yuan Shao's wife is Lady Liu. Lady Yan is Liu Bu's wife. Liu Ji's mom. Right. Why is she gone? I mean, she has a really good armor. Other than that, I don't see a reason why. And a really good weapon. Welcome to the team temporarily. We will be taking that. And we will be taking that. And we'll let her stay. Just mother and daughter. And maybe when Liu Bu gets destroyed, he will come as well. He was at Liu Bu's faction until 201, so there's a 2-year gap, so I don't think she's a spy. Put our strategist to work. Good thing he gets along here as well. We didn't recall them. We probably should have. Right, because then whenever we refresh, we can rush it. So we gotta wait a turn for this. What we gotta do now is delegate this fight. It's time. Still medium casualty, but I hope it's much better. They're much weaker. We can always share the spoils right after to heal up. Ooh, that hurt. We're gonna gift it. Oh, this is gonna really push us over 100, but we're gifting it. A lot of money, a lot of loot, a lot of replenishment. Okay, we're gonna go attack them next. We're gonna heal up this turn. 49%, pretty good. And then after we, okay, so it's not bugged. It doesn't go overflow and go to 40 next turn. Maybe that will happen, but seems to be good right now because I've seen people reporting that once it goes to 100, it goes to 40 the next turn. I guess it's not next turn yet. We're about to find out. Alright, we got the one we were gunning for. Is there any around that we really would like? I doubt it. Extra satisfaction, extra population growth. Now these are good for the units that they provide. Ooh, campaign movement range. That's pretty good. Minus 15% fatigue rate for all melee cavalry. Discount on shot cavalry. Ooh, another 15% campaign movement range. So these quality of life bonuses stacking up here. Yeah, money's not that important right now. Healers of Qizhou. So this area is like the yellow turban area. So that's why like this is originally where, you know, Zhang Jiao and them are healing people. So that's why you have the healers. And so that's why it's also purple, Faith and Folly. I don't care about administrators. I guess trade agreement could be good. These are also really fast because we own a county. .5% loot. Discounts on spies, which we're actually using. We could gun for all the purple ones just because they reduce corruption, and that's one of our major ways to get rid of corruption. This is not bad. Diplomatic relationship with all factions. Let's get this. Did we... Yeah, Lady Yan, right? Yeah, we did this. Oh, no. Stay in the right county. Do you want to be with Mom? I mean, at least they don't hate each other. We're like a humanitarian effort down south, you know, reuniting all the northern families. Wait, where's the... Oh, he's ready raiding. Where's the share? There we go. Okay. They're done. We've taken this. We put Wang Lang here. It's his problem to fix all the burning. I want to get rid of the yellow turban, finish the contract. Maybe get paid one more time would be great. And then we're going to get a new contract. Maybe fight Yuan Shu using Liu Yao. I'm not so keen on fighting Liu Yao because having him here is good for us. We can just use the points to pay for the counties. We can get it without war. Spy still not stuck. Still not getting a job. Oh well, he's trying. Let's continue. Oh, it's attempting. I thought he got in. I guess he just arrived. Another Taoist monk. Here, for you joining the faction, here's a gift for you. Who are you? Random strategist. Alright, cool. Alright, it's mostly Jianye, I think, is what we needed. We need a construction decrease, and we need an income boost. Over here, we have one turn left on the... Oh, it's already coming back. We should have cancelled. Yeah. Now we just gotta wait. We're delayed a little bit. Right. Alright, we're pretty much healed up. We can still do share the spoils. It actually would impact because we're in the right commandery. Right? We're actually boosting the income here. Even... Oh, no, we're not. That's weird. We're in Poyang. I guess it doesn't count unless we're standing in our own territory. Oh well. We're gonna end the turn here. And we'll strike next turn there. Alright, quick shuffle and then we can go on. 此地百姓日增. The population here is growing day by day. And it's a good thing. I wonder how the population is actually growing as we are raiding all this time. I guess we are scaring the population of this county into running to this county because we're raiding this county and always paying this county. That's a way you can think about it. Alright, we're good. Just double check here. In case, you know, some character pop up, you never know. Alright, we're good to go. Let's continue here. Alright, Corron's offering us a non-aggression pack. He obviously likes us, but he's not paying us, so reject. Alright, the spy is recruited. That is great news. And we're getting paid, so that's also great news. right before we attack something. So that's perfect. We got a weapon. So there's a weapon from here from the weapon craftsman, and there's also an item from the contract. And somehow we got another item on top of that, which is just amazing. Okay, so this is basically a mini philosopher or concubine plus 6 satisfaction. I like that. Probably more than the combo of 20% character experience that I'm getting right now. So we're actually going to get some extra health, some extra authority, and over here we're going to get extra trade influence on top and work our authority up. Yeah, I'm good with that. Because I'm not changing the items on her. Because Forge Master is really good. Yeah. We could get a better item here. But I don't think we have a faction-wide one. Like by itself, so. The sword. The Kendrick Jian. Maybe her, because she has more. Yeah, that's right, I forgot. I guess it'll probably be her. She'll be on the battlefield. And for our administrators, I forgot. Oh, this is plus 15, and she has plus 12. We have another plus 12. I mean, in the future, we'll get more administrators. So let's just hand them out for now. We have authority armor. We took it off of Lady Yen, but we don't really have a better general to give it to, so she can wear it back. I'm sorry. Apologies. Okay. The army ran, which I don't like. Because I need to end the contract. So we're going to go chase them down first. That's our first priority. Oh, maybe this is a mistake. Maybe they would attack Liu Yao. I don't think they're at war with Liu Yao though. That's the thing. Now we're going to fight this one. We got to fight it super clean. We got to kill like everyone on the field. So I don't have to chase this army down. And then we can go focus back onto the commander next. So let's go. Alrighty. So to make sure they don't get to run away, what we're going to do is guerrilla deploy our units behind in a very stretched out fashion to try to catch anyone who could be trying to run away to the edge of the map. We'll use regular arrows. I'm not depending on them to actually like kill any units. The whole purpose is to make sure none flee the battlefield. And our main guys will be doing the damage. Let's go. What's the boost they're giving? Ooh, charge resistance plus armor. Impressive. Run up a little closer, run up a little closer. I don't like how he's so slow. It's the armor, it's weighing him down a lot more. Crossfire, crossfire. We're good. Get him. And as we're getting him... Alright, this way we don't have to chase right away. We can let them catch them, basically. Alright, I think now we just kite a little bit. Wait for cooldowns. He's pretty beat. The generals might survive this ordeal, and that's probably nothing we can do about that. But I don't want any of the units on the map running around. We want to wipe out their faction, is what I'm saying. I think we'll catch most of them. Might want to... Man, I don't think we need to pull too differently. I might want to pull them closer to this way when they rout. Husband and
鼓
wife
起勇气，
in sync.
加快脚步，
Alright, we didn't hit any of the spear units, which is a bit of a shame.
上！
But we can break through from here. They're trying to cover for them. Smart. Mow through, mow through. Alright, you're on them. No, I should just stay. I think this guy might deviate from where the archers are, but I don't think this group will. Alright.
准备好了，
We'll do this on 3 times speed. He's a little slow. He'll stay near the action.
敌军已发现我军，
Group up with her. Alright, he's intercepted that group. Other groups in the forest are
敌
already
人
dead.
察觉到我军了，
Can we group? Alright, good. Now they're deviating. It's super annoying. I thought I was gonna catch them all.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Alright, we're gonna go chase. We already won. Alright, I'll cut this out. See you guys at the end. Alrighty.
万民之声不可小觑。
So somehow this unit is considered wiped out, even though I mean, they did take damage somehow, I guess from chasing. Maybe our own archer shot them or something, but it's still strange. But I think they're wiped out. The 2 generals are still on the field. I don't know. Alright, we can kill off one of them here.
这些贼兵人人得而
We
诛之，
want income.
他们受的苦也够多了。追寻荣耀，
Alright, they're still on the field. That's terrible.
感受一下
Alright.
苍生的意志。
Nothing we can do about that. I guess the contract won't end as we take that commandery. Not interested. We got a builder. Not really interested in that. Another honest trait. Does she have items? She does not. Okay. And our spy has how many points? Alright, he's gaining 10 cover per turn. That's very good. Undercover network a little lacking, so we're gonna wait to boost undercover network and also get a feel for how many extra points we need to deal with Sun Ce. And then our goal is to discredit faction or even discredit character. Let's see who we want. I mean, I'll take any of them. Zhou Tai is a bandit. He didn't get all the characters. Because if you play as Sun Ce, you get people like Jiang Qing, who's also a bandit. He has, what, 3 armies out on the field? At least 3. Or maybe less. Well, I think at least 3. There's 8 generals on the field, 1 administrator. So 8 generals is at least 3 armies. Sun Quan is heir. Alright, so these are the easy ones. He's already mad. Tai Shi Ci is someone I'm super interested in. Hail of Arrow versus Poison Volley. Both very good skills. Chen Pu as well. Chen Pu has really good bonuses and he's low satisfaction. So we got a few targets in mind. Alright. We didn't finish them off, which is a little sad. We're just going to have to
正在行进，
get back onto it next turn. We burn through some of our supplies, so hopefully we'll get more movement. And I guess we're not going to end the Yellow Turban movement because they are over here as well. They're actually hurting our trade. But I don't mind them destroying this, because then we can just destroy them again. I guess so chasing them down was kind of pointless. That's my fault. Didn't think ahead.
坚如盾牌，势如利刃，一往无前。
Yeah, this means it doesn't matter what commandery we give over to people. As long as we raid, the purpose is not just to generate, cheap income. The purpose also is to generate rebels to help us
感受一下苍生的意
change
志。
leadership and get new mercenary contracts.
众将听令，
So this is a necessary evil.
休想风平浪静从这里通过。
前进。沿途劫掠。
There we go. We saw everything else. Just deal with the buildings real quick. The assignment should be back next turn. It was a 2-turn delay because of I didn't keep track of when this was on. Kind of sad. All right. So, but this also means it's kind of weird because we see that Sun Tzu's faction has people who are under 20, but I guess they're just not available to be a turncoat. So it doesn't work out. He hates us, by the way. Well, no one hates us more than Liu Yao. Where is Liu Yao? 588. 616 from looting. It's ridiculous. So great. Alright, let's continue here. Alright, Cao Cao wants to sign a non-aggression pact. I don't trust him at all, so we're just going to reject. Doesn't matter how much he's willing to pay us. Alright, Yuan Shao requests Yang Feng to join their war against Yellow Turbans. Cool. I like more people fighting Yellow Turbans because it allows us to sign more mercenary contract. That's super easy and available. No one interesting, no one useful. Destroy more factions, please. We can actually reach it. So we could wipe out this, give it over to Wanglong. It's also a city with 3 pretty interesting counties here as well. But we're going to end our episode here. Actually, no. Well, let's play one more turn. Cao Cao here, you know, we don't trust him. Not only that, it's also like, it's weird. The Prime Minister with the Emperor is offering the Bandit faction a non-aggression pact. Like, how do we... Last time, you know, a Bandit faction took that deal. Read the water margins. Something pretty bad happened to them after taking a non-aggression pact or like a alliance with the government. This is a free take. It's abandoned. We just gift it over. We get so much money for this. It's ridiculous. And we can share the spoils and heal right away on that turn. But we're done battling here. The next step is battle here, but I'm going to let them finish them off. We have plenty of turns to burn through this. So let's get the level up. Just through assignments. I don't think she has to become an administrator. We can find better ones with better traits. So I'm going to go for night battle and fire arrows first. That's pretty premium. We can finally build this for discount and we can rush it because we're sitting on 57k income. Holy crap. Why are we so loaded? Okay, same situation here where we can't upgrade to the one we want. But we could overcome this because we can actually build a labor building here and it would make some sense. Because if you look at the buildings we definitely need a private workshop. Market Wharf would be good, but it's not like completely necessary. Bandit building would be good, but also not completely necessary here. We can basically sacrifice this county for a labor, really. That's what I'm saying. Alright, we want the industrialist. We got the industrialist. Wow, we're still loaded. Now we can build the one we want, which is the weapon one. Done. We could have had minus 15% construction cost this whole time. Oops. Wow, just because we're rich. Alright, definitely private workshop. It's the best building here. This is nuts. Bandit economy. Alright, we can cancel her now. She's done. Over here, another turn. We'll be able to swap the angry Yu Jin out and put the other girl in. Yeah, we couldn't really get that build here just because we got the state workshop. At least a pretty decent version of it here. We're just going to keep it like that. Which actually makes sense for the labor building because it'll be better here. I don't know. Now that I think about it, right? Because we have extra 300 industry, wouldn't it make more sense to have the labor building here than here. Nothing wrong with this build. This build is fine. But then again, the banditry building also makes more sense here as well because we have 2 sets of banditry instead of just 1. So the building that really doesn't belong here, there isn't a building that doesn't belong here. All these buildings are fine. We're also boosting banditry, so getting a higher base banditry would benefit us greatly here. It will cost us how much more food? 8 more food to upgrade, so we should be okay. We're going to upgrade this soon. Okay, yeah, we're just loaded. I hope they capture it, because then we can fight them off with this army here. Level up our administrator, get the final administrative skill here. Alright, going pretty well. Yeah, he needs 1 more turn. Maybe we'll wait 2 more just in case there's a huge +10 or something on the tail end of that. We're not seeing anyone new here. Alright, we'll just swap these guys and then end turn. Pretty simple. It's funny how we have like so many building slots technically, to the point where our building slots are being stacked on top of each other that we ran out of slots for buildings that I want to build. Guess there's just too many good buildings. That's what happens when you have the forge, you know, you're so greedy with items. And it also makes sense because the industry factor does make sense. The population factor for the labor building also makes sense. But banditry, we're talking about what? Base 325? And industry base is 600. But right now, we have to do this right here. It just makes sense here. Can't do anything about it. Alrighty, we're good. Let's just continue, I guess. I don't think we missed anything. Got another wooden fish. Sure. Alright, war declared. More people declaring war on the Yellow Turbans. That's great, because they're going to be happy that we're fighting the Yellow Turbans. We got a new reform. Okay, here's where we'll end our episode. They have succeeded in taking down Xingdu's city. We're going to send in our men to reclaim the city, get some experience, and also take down this army, get some more points. He could be threatening our lumberyard. It's definitely a possibility, but not too concerned. If we lose it, we'll just take it back. And I shouldn't have fought this army. That's my mistake. I should have just let them full stack here, and I mean, they're not at war with them. That's the problem. If they were at war with them, it would be a different story. Anyways, yep. We're going to come back and continue our contract for 8 more turns and return this one to Wanglong as well. And basically, Wanglong's growing nicely as our coalition partner. And the rest of the world loves us for fighting the Yellow Turban. So what can we say? See you guys next time. Bye.